Hey, welcome to I Know Sports, where basically all we do is talk about sports here. I'm really excited. This is my first show, and I want to get to a couple of topics. First topic, the situation that's going on in Indianapolis right now between Colts owner Jim Irsay and quarterback Peyton Manning. Now, I don't know how everybody else feels out there, but I have to basically say that I love the approach that Jim Irsay is taking as far as taking his franchise back from Peyton Manning. Now I know a lot of you probably be like, "What you mean by taking back?" Last year was the most disgraceful thing I think I've ever seen because the one problem in the NFL now is that teams are just too quarterback. I mean, it's basically so evolved. The game has evolved where now the quarterback is the centerpiece. But this is the first time I've seen in all my years of watching football where a team was so built around a quarterback that they could not function if this quarterback was gone for a season or some type of injury that takes him out for a season. I mean, they didn't have any capable backups, even though I like the kid Painter a lot, Curtis Painter. Uh, Another thing, I mean, as far as the offense, the coach, the defense, the head coach, the defense, it was just all one big mess from the standpoint of Jim Caldwell. Now, I'm all for hiring black coaches. There are black coaches out there I like. There's some black coaches I don't like. But for this guy, I mean, following in the Tony Dungy footsteps is one thing. That cool, mild mannered approach dealing with a guy like Peyton Manning, and I just think it was the wrong situation for Jim Caldwell, honestly, to take over. Yeah, they got to a Super Bowl and all that, but that's fine. But I just did not like this coach for Peyton Manning. Another thing, this team is defense. Like I said, once again, going back to how much the game has evolved, the defense, the cover two. The cover two was a late 90s, 2000, early 2000 style of defense. Small linemen, small linebackers, you know, maybe one good safety out there, to help, coach the secondary or be the captain of the secondary. But, like John Lynch, and then you had Derek Brooks, and then you had, Warren Sapp, and made that whole defense go. But as you've seen, the only person that's been having uber success with it for the past couple of years has been Lovie Smith. They've added pieces to keep it going. The Colts have added no pieces, to that defense to make it grow or to make it better, still remaining in the cover two. But once again, back to Jim Irsay. I love his approach. He said, look, this is just ridiculous. This team is too built around this quarterback. I'm cleaning house. From firing Bill Polian to saying, okay, I want a head coach to come in here with a different mindset. He goes out and gets the guy from from Baltimore to be the new head coach who has a defensive background. I like all the moves he's making. The war words in the paper as far as Peyton Manning being a politician, as he says. I think Peyton is looking to be a politician, honestly, because I mean, in my opinion, Peyton Manning is going to go down as one of the top quarterbacks in NFL history. But I think his numbers are a bit skewed because it's a difference between being a great regular season quarterback and then being a great playoff or championship caliber quarterback. Do I think he's a great championship caliber quarterback? No, I don't. Okay? His playoff record isn't that hot. Everybody says if he get all them years, he couldn't get over Belichick, except that one. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's won one. He's lost one. His little brother's 2-0. I'm not saying Eli's a great championship quarterback, but when the chips have been down, well, this season he's displayed it. When the chips were down, he was able to pull the Giants out of a couple of fourth quarter, down from the fourth quarter against Dallas, down in the fourth quarter, and they came back at 9-7 and won the whole thing. That shows me the level between Eli and Peyton. But like I said, I really, really like what Jim Irsay is doing. If I was Jim Irsay, I wouldn't turn down drafting Andrew Luck number 1. Second, I would not sit him behind Peyton Manning for a year. I think Andrew Luck is ready to rock and roll right now. Okay? Peyton didn't have to sit behind anybody. Harbaugh was gone. He didn't have to sit. They gave him the reins and let him run with it. Same situation in Indy. I think you give Andrew Luck the reins, you let him ball out, and just, you got your guy for the next, hopefully for the next 10 to 15 years. So basically, hey, Jim Irsay, coming from I Know Sports, I love what you're doing. Keep it up. Cut Peyton Manning. Just go ahead and get rid of him. Move on. Andrew Luck, #1 pick, is your guy. Pro ready, out the box, out the rabbit, if that's what you want to call it. He's ready to rock and roll. Go with Andrew Luck. Another topic I wanted to get to today. Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin. I am so uber impressed with this kid. I know it's been a couple games. I got to catch the Sacramento King Knick game last night, even though he had 10 points, 13 assists. But the kid he's just a heck of a player. I think he's a heck of a player. I think he's a heck of a talent. And I definitely think he's a heck of a find for a team like the Knicks that needed a point guard to, orchestrate the type of offense that D'Antoni had in Phoenix with Steve Nash running the point. Now, I'm not comparing the kid to Steve Nash. Don't get me wrong. I'm not comparing him at all to Steve Nash. But what I'm saying is the guy has showed the ability to score. The guy has showed the ability to pass. And the most impressive thing is that he's shown the ability to lead. Because Amari looked happier than I've seen him look so far being in a Knick uniform. Now, the $1 million question is, how does Carmelo fit into this offense when he comes back? And I like the PR that Jeremy Lin has been doing, because he said that what his job is to make Carmelo better. And he's 100% right. Because even though that this offense, when they had Steve Nash was not just a facilitator to Amari. He was a scorer in the offense. But this kid has 2 scorers in this offense where all he has to do is facilitate, run the O, and make both of these guys better. And right now, he's showing that he can do it. I'm highly impressed with Jeremy Lin, and I hope he keeps up the good work. Because you got Cedric Maxwell, Boston Celtic great. He's hating, Well, wait till we see what he looks like in 2 months. If Cedric Maxwell wasn't on the team with greats like Mikal Parrish and Bird, would we be talking about Cedric Maxwell? Cornbread? Hell no. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, Jeremy Lin from the I Know Sports, keep up the good work, man. I look forward to keep watching you. And I hope you get into some of these all-star festivities, man. Exciting player. I really love your game. Keep it up. So, another topic I wanted to get to today is the NFL Combine and free agency that's getting ready to happen. The Combine starts next week. A couple guys I'm highly, highly excited about watching. One guy that I'm really, really anticipating watching outside of the quarterbacks with Luck and Griffin and all them. I think they'll steal the show. But I want everybody that tunes into my show to watch highlights of the kid from Alabama, Courtney Upshaw, in the corner from Alabama. His last name is Kirkpatrick. 2 highly, highly, highly promising prospects for any football team. Courtney Upshaw is an outside linebacker with a DE outside linebacker hybrid. Now, I ain't trying to be biased. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. People are going to say, well, hey, why would you go and get an outside linebacker when you need secondary help? This is how you fix that, which goes into free agency. 2 guys I feel that the Dallas Cowboys could get stronger at in their secondary immediately. One, and I know a lot of you folks are going to think he's dirty. I love Cortland Finnegan. I love his game. I want somebody back there in the secondary with a mean streak that's nasty. Almost sort of like a Mel Blunt type. I don't want you to respect him. And I don't want him to respect your receivers. I want him to smack you in the mouth, give me some interceptions, give me some turnovers. Okay? Another guy, if we sign him, and he has a chance to get healthy, which I think we'll give him an opportunity to, is LaRon Landry. If the Washington Redskins give this kid up, this is going to be the steal, I think, of free agency. Because this kid is fast. He's physical. He's an enforcer. Something else that secondary needs. Now, back to Upshaw. Because there's a situation where I'm not happy in hearing that Anthony Spencer may get franchised. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You're going to give an underachieving outside linebacker who has one of the best pass rushing outside linebackers on the opposite side of him $8 million, and he's only had 6 sacks since he's been in the NFL. 6 sacks total. Ridiculous, man. You got him, you get Courtney Upshaw, you got a young, athletic, physical pass rusher. There's a highlight from the Senior Bowl I want everybody to check out. This kid went up against a tackle from Michigan, 6'8", 325. Andrew Luck was the quarterback. 7-on-7 drills. Luck snaps the ball. This kid blows this tackle up. By the time Luck gets to his third step, he's padded for a sack. Check him out. I want this kid. The kid Kirkpatrick, also from Alabama, who's a corner. He has certain issues, certain off-the-field issues. He got one of them exonerated, but he has baggage. And the last time I was high on a cornerback that the Cowboys didn't end up taking was Aqib Talib, who went to Tampa. That was a great move because all the talent that he had, all the off-the-field baggage that he had, though, as well, him and his mother ended up shooting his sister boyfriend. That speaks for itself. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. So, basically, those are the type of topics that we'll talk about here on my show. I'm very excited. I look to do at least maybe, if I can't do them twice a week, maybe once a week. You know, I try to get a show in, maybe a couple of more in here and there. But, hey, feel free to check me out. I'm on YouTube. My site, my name is The One Gun. Don't ask me why they did it like that. I just kept it. I didn't change it. That's capital T, capital T, okay, One Gun, Gunn. Or you can follow me on Twitter at I Know Sports. I'm really eager to hear what you think. Send me some emails. I'm answering every sports question that you got to the best of my ability. So, look, check me out. Hey, this is going to be fun. I look forward to talking about a lot of topics in the upcoming future. So, please check me out. Hey, peace.